Yo, 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 mic check 1 2 1 2. I just wanted to hop on here for two reasons. One, I wanted to discuss spells that work, okay? I've noticed that there's been comments of people asking other people, did anybody try this spell? Did this spell work? I had a few people leave comments under my videos and say they tried it and they work, which is awesome. Hey, Gabriella. Hey, Cassie, Luna, hey boo, how are you, darling? And I just wanted to make a point, okay? And some witches may not agree with me on this, but this is my opinion, okay? It's not about the spell, people. If you have the right components, the right colors, the right herbs, the right intention, that's the main thing. I can make something happen with without a candle even, with a piece of fucking paper, okay? I could speak some shit into existence. It has nothing to do with the spell itself. Most of us witches, hi everybody, thank you for joining me. Thank you, Gabriella. Hey, Raymond. Hey, my handsome king. So, Sonia. Hi, beautiful. How are you, love? Chica, hey, boo. So, I just wanted to tell everybody, okay? It's not about the spell itself, because I'm like reading this and I'm like, okay, it's cool if somebody says they tried it and it worked for them. But one spell that might work for me, for example, may not work for you. It depends on who you are, the intention you have, how strongly, you want it, or, the energy, the intention, it has nothing to, yeah, of course the spell is important, but, a good witch can make shit happen, with a candle and a piece of fucking paper, okay? It has nothing to do with exactly what you're doing. You could do a real elaborate work and it'll work, or you could do a real simple work. Now, my spells tend to be a little more elaborate, and a lot of people are so by the book. Like, if they see a spell video and they don't have, like, the different oils and this and that, they won't do it because they think you need each and every one of those ingredients to do a spell. So, a lot of people may not even try my spells because I use a lot of shit in my work. Even though I try to let everybody know, you don't need everything that I'm using in my spell, okay? The important thing is the intent and the power of the witch. The energy you put into it, the time you put into it, the focus you put into it, okay? You could do Hayala spell and it would still be, you can make it work. It has nothing to do, people think so fucking deep into this shit. It's like ridiculous. And I understand for people who are beginners, they don't know, you think you have to do shit exactly the way you see it done, but most witches write their own spells. Why? Because it works better. It's more powerful. You should write your own spells. It'll probably, you're putting just the thought of you putting shit together and, okay, I'm going to use this and I'm going to use that or whatever. Just make sure you're using the right herbs and stuff like that. Do your research on that, but write your own spells. It would probably even work better than that. And yes, of course, I've had certain spells work faster than others in certain situations, but I don't know if it had to do with the actual spell itself or just the situation at hand. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think it had anything to do with the spell itself. I think it was, some situations are more difficult than others. So I just wanted to make a point. Hey, you guys. Thank you for joining me. Kahina, hey, boo-boo. All of you. Deckboy TV, hi. Hi, Deckboy TV. I gotta check out your channel. You must have a channel. Zoe, Monica, hey, beautiful. Cucci, Mariana, Jonathan. Yes, you guys, I have an assistant. I have two assistants. I have one that comes to help me. That's Aradia. She comes to help me on. Shout out to Aradia. And I have Alif. And so Alif handles my scheduling and stuff like that. She's been, oh my God, a godsend. Both of them have been such a godsend. Holy shit. I could breathe. Anyway, see, I'm like less stressed out. I'm like, because I actually have time to, to myself. Because, like, the nighttime, it depends. I do spells during the day, too, because I take clients in different countries, and they're in different time zones. Some of these countries are 12-hour time difference, so, like, I like to do spells when the target is sleeping. So there's so many different, like, aspects behind spell work, and I haven't been on YouTube as long as some of these other witches. So, a lot of other witches have been on YouTube a lot longer or whatever, but I was noticing, like, people asking, did anybody try this spell and did it work? Try the fucking thing yourself. Just try it. Try it. If you don't have all the shit, try it anyway. Use what you have. Use what you have. If at first you don't succeed, try again. You know what I'm saying? Stop asking other people and relying on the opinions of other people, because one person may say, yeah, it worked for me and it worked fast, and somebody else may say, oh, I tried it and it didn't work for me. It depends on the person, depends how much they put into it, depends on the intent, it depends on a lot of shit. So, it's kind of irrelevant. I just wanted to put that. I just noticed, like, people take things so deep, like, they think so deep into shit. Like, so deep into it. Like the simplest thing, like as far as, like, giving an offering to your ancestors. Okay. When your family comes over and you offer them something to drink, right? You offer them something to eat, right? I mean, it's simple. Like, just be simple. It's not that fucking, like, difficult. Just do it. I just wanted to say that. And another thing, I wanted to show you guys these gifts from my clients that I didn't get a chance to show you before. My client Jason got me this beautiful amethyst cluster. Isn't that so pretty and unique? It's a amethyst flower. He sent it to me. Isn't that gorgeous? I've been using it with my readings. It's absolutely beautiful. And then my client Annie got me this beautiful scarf, which I'm actually going to use as an altar cloth because it's big enough too. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So I just wanted to show you guys what my beautiful clients got me as gifts. And just to tell you that, isn't that pretty? Just to tell you that, don't rely on what other people say worked for them. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. I have a video on writing a spell. Watch the fucking thing. You can write your own spell. You don't need to copy me. You don't need to copy other witches. Try your own spell. It might even be, it probably will even be more powerful because you wrote it. That's just more intent. Okay, it's the intention and the energy you put into it. How bad do you want it? Your visualization skills, okay, and a lot of other factors. What time of day you're doing it, what moon phase you're doing it in, what day of the week are you doing it? Are you doing it when the target's sleeping? Are you doing, like, there's a bunch of different things that you have to take into account. Okay, but a powerful witch, a good witch, can make shit happen without anything, without shit, just visualizing it, just speaking it. So it's not about the spell. That's all I just wanted to tell you guys. Aw, thank you, y'all. What are you talking about, Ariana? I'll have to ask her. I'll ask her. So I hope you're okay, boo. Cassandra. Okay. I've been so busy, girl, I was not accepting new clients. So what makes a witch powerful? Their spirits, intuition, etc. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much their bloodline. I know there's going to be a lot of witches that fucking curse me out for this, but I honestly feel it has to do with your DNA. Like what's in your blood. Not like race-wise, but like who is in your family. What kind of people are in your family, in your lineage, like that goes way back, like before your great. like your ancestors, how powerful they were as human beings, who they were, and your spiritual connection. Some people are just connected to the spirits. The spirits are drawn to them. And if you're one of those people, you'll know who you are. You'll know who you are. Like, you'll do one spell one time, and boom, it happens, like, quick, you know? Not to say that just an average person, white bread person could, and I don't mean white bread as in race, I mean white bread as in, like, average, could not learn and grow stronger and stronger, but sometimes certain people, it takes a lot more practice and a lot more, you know, like there's witches that have to jump through fucking hoops to do a spell and do all this crazy spin around on their fucking head to get something to work, and other witches can like practically snap their fingers and make shit work. It just depends on the person. You're either blessed, in my opinion, you either have it or you don't. You're either blessed with a gift or you don't. But if you're not, then you can build and try to get that relationship, forge the relationship with the spirit world. I do a video chat, Jonathan. Thank you, Nicole. Thanks. I feel when I'm not stressed out, you guys can tell. I'm like, ugh, now that I have somebody like doing my emails and stuff, I feel so much better. Oh my God. It was too much. When is good for you? I have your number, Cassandra. I'll call you in a little bit. You're welcome. So you guys understand what I'm saying? Aw, Ariana. Okay. When I have time, hit me. Y'all need to let me work. Don't start now. Don't start. I'll hit you up when I get a chance. Cassandra, my bad. I wasn't taking clients at the time. Whenever you're ready, I'm not. And whenever I'm ready, you're not. So it's like, I'll hit you up when I get a chance. Ed, don't ask my prices while I'm on live video. I'm not gonna. Everybody's different. It just depends. I don't like blast my shit like that. I don't like that. Anyway. Tina, how would I know, baby girl? I don't know if you have it in your DNA or not. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to like read you. You could contact me at arabicwitch33@gmail.com or arabianconjure@gmail.com. That's the one Alif mans for me. And then my phone number, 475-355-7999. So anyways, y'all, I just wanted to... So Tuesday, everything will be back to normal and people are going to get in so much trouble. Yes. I love all you guys. I'm breaking your balls. I'm breaking your balls. I like to break your balls. I don't know, Tina. You probably do, to be honest. I mean, you probably do. If you're drawn to this stuff and you're watching it and you're drawn to it, more than likely it's in your blood somewhere along the lines. Like, okay, for example, I'll tell you a quick story. So when I was 13 years old, this kid kept picking on me in school. I was the only girl in shop class, and this motherfucker just would break my balls all the time. He would just constantly make fun of me. And, of course, he had a crush on me. Now that I look back at it, you know, he had a crush on me. But I didn't know that. All I knew is this motherfucker was making my life miserable in school. So one day, Matter of fact, I might have even been, I was like 12 actually. Okay, because I had shop in 7th grade and I was 12. Okay, so anyway, so one day I was like, fuck this motherfucker. I went home. Actually, I went to my best friend's house, my best friend Virginia, and we're still friends to this day. And she's not a witch. She doesn't even believe in the shit or anything. We're total opposites, but we go back to her house and I grab the yearbook and I don't know where the fuck, because I never learned black magic from my grandmother. My grandmother never taught me dark shit like this, like curses and stuff like that. She didn't do shit like that. And if she did, she certainly didn't do it to teach me when I was a little kid. But all I knew was I went home to her house, grabbed her fucking yearbook, cut his picture out of it, and then took a red candle, which is all she had, and melted the wax, like lit it, melted the wax on his face, and I had my little Arabic cassette tape, just like I used to do in my videos when I first started my YouTube. It just got distracting, so I stopped, but had my little Arabic cassette tape. Distracted for you guys, not for me, but anyway. And I played the music in the background, and I'm cursing at him in Arabic, and I'm like, just telling him to go fuck himself and he was gonna pay and all this other shit, and I'm melting the wax on his face, and I don't know where I even came up with this shit. I really have no idea, but that's the first thing that came to mind when I got off that school bus that day. It was like, I'm gonna curse this motherfucker. And guess what? He never ever fucked with me again, right? And then on top of it, his life was pretty shitty, like, you know, growing up, like, I remember in high school he had a hard time, and because this was in middle school, he stopped picking on me. He started getting like a hard time, and like high school he had a hard time. And then I'll never forget, when I was 18, I was moving to Tampa, as a matter of fact. That was the closest big city, and I was moving out on my own or whatever. He happened to be friends with one of my ex-boyfriends. And I don't know how it came up, but this motherfucker moved my whole apartment for me for free. And come to find out, he actually was like in love with me. Like years later, he fell in love with me. And I was thinking back, and I'm like, I used a red candle on his ass. Like most curse work, you use a black candle, but all I had was red. So it was kind of ironic that years later he ended up falling in love, like obsessed with me, like would not leave me alone and shit. But yeah, like who comes up, the point was I was 12 years old. 12 or 13, I'm pretty sure I was 12, but I say I really got active into witchcraft when I was 13, but that was like my first curse. I was 12. And yeah, I don't know who comes up with shit like that, to melt a candle and all this other shit. Who comes up with shit like that? Are you knocking on my door for real? Yeah. Anyway, nobody can leave me in peace. What? I gotta move out of the hood. Anyway, y'all. Hey, Leaf. That's my baby right there. She's a godsend. Do you think if men... No, definitely not. No. See, like for example, Santeria and hoodoo and all that was Christian based. My grandmother was not... My family is not against magic, so I don't know where you got that from. They just, like on my mother's side, they don't like black magic. But no, ain't nobody would be an obstacle instead of a help. So it doesn't work like that. Are you a witch? I think I'm a fairy. Oh, yours. Oh, I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't think so. No, I think that if they were against witchcraft, I wouldn't like do any dark work with them, but I mean, that's a tough one. It doesn't really work like that. Like once you're dead, you really don't you kind of see things for what it is. Like certain beliefs, you know, on this earth, like when they're alive, they see it as one way. Just like, for example, if my relative was a Jehovah's Witness, right, and then they die. Well, once you pass away, in my opinion, my belief, you're given like the knowledge, like the key to like hidden knowledge that we don't have on this earth. So I think it's like a whole different like I feel like they're the same personality, like as far as like if they were a good person in real life, then their spirit has a good, you know, energy, or if they were an evil person in life, that their spirit has that energy. But as far as like things like religion and stuff like that, I feel like they're given like a hidden information, like a secret knowledge that we don't have here. You understand what I'm saying? They said, "What's up, Rocco? You handsome little guy. You so handsome. You're so handsome. It's disgusting." But anyway, so you understand what I'm saying, Mariana? Yeah. So, like, I wouldn't. Now, as far as dark work and stuff like that, you kind of got to know who you're dealing with. Like, I would never ask my mom to help me with dark work because I know she wouldn't, you know, she wouldn't be down with it. She wouldn't be fucking with people. But now, if I had a cousin that, you know, yeah, would. You know what I'm saying? Or like somebody in the cemetery that I know was executed unfairly, I would use their, you know, graveyard dirt, stuff like that. Oh my goodness, girl, I totally forgot we need to do that. Is the Leaf still in the room? A Leaf, we got to set up a meet and greet in Salem. You're welcome, baby girl. Of course, Cutie. There she is. Yes. A Leaf, my darling. You want to do a meet and greet in Salem? Let's do it. All right, so we're down. Me and a Leaf will discuss it and decide when we want to. We were just talking about we should do a meet and greet. We just didn't know where we're going to do it. What? Hold on. Where's little Pee-Pee? Little Pee-Pee? It looks like your name says Little Pee-Pee. Oh, LLLPPP. Okay, it looked like it said Little Pee-Pee. I have bad eyes. I need to get... Are you a witch? Me, I think I'm a fairy. No, I'm serious. I can hear nature and control it. I really think I'm a fairy. You might be. You might be. I've never been like big on fairies. You know, I really don't know that much about fairies, to be honest. But yes. Oh, but we were talking about... Thanks, Nina. I think she went a little overboard. I don't usually like them this big, but it's all right. I'm a witch, so it's okay. It looks more witchy. Okay, darling. Graveyard dirt. We were talking about just like who do you... When you use graveyard dirt, when you take graveyard dirt, like I have my mom's graveyard dirt, you know, I use different graveyard dirt for different things. Even though now, if somebody's fucking with me, I'll use my mom's graveyard dirt. She will fuck somebody up. She's very, very protective. So, but as far as I wouldn't use her to like curse. Maybe, you know, like breakup spells and stuff, yes, because there's a reason behind that. But as far as like just cursing people, just, you know, cursing them. First of all, I don't just curse people, especially for money. That's not my deal. I never was into that. If I'm cursing somebody for a client, I've only done 2 for a client. The last one you saw me do before that was for myself. But, yeah, if I'm cursing somebody, it's for myself. And if I do agree to do it for a client, it's for a damn good reason. I don't just curse for money. To me, it's not like worth it. How can you increase your power? Well, meditate. You meditate. You can ask your spirits to give you power. There's certain candles you could burn, like a doomy candle, or coffee candles are good for power. Pyramid candles are good for power. There's a lot of practice. Exactly. Jason, did you see I showed everybody the amethyst you got me? It's gorgeous. And shout out to my girl Annie who got me this. I'm going to use this as an altar cloth. It's a scarf, but it's so big. It's perfect for an altar cloth. I'm going to use it, and it's pretty. 475-355-7999. I love it. I use it in my readings all the time. Would you know if an ex was a witch and seeker or became one when you split up? Would I know? Yes. Me personally, if my ex was, yes. If you, I'd have to see a picture and kind of feel the energy. How often do I repeat my work? Well, it depends. Like with prosperity work, for example, I think that's one of those things that has to be done every so often. So every full moon, or every like other Thursday, I'll do something for prosperity. And as far as like for my client work, it just depends. It depends on the situation, depends on a lot of different things. You'll feel it. Like it depends on how hard I want to hit a motherfucker. So it just all depends. I know that's not like a helpful answer, but it just depends. Hey, Laura. How do I know if they're a witch? I could just see, like, I could just kind of read their energy off the picture. Sorry, I'm like trying to read what's so funny. Oh, hey, Charlie. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that, sweetie. Yes, I did, Chica. Thank you, Denise Barajas. Anyways, y'all. So, I hope this video helped you guys understand. I'm sorry if I'm missing you guys' comments. It's just, I feel like this thing is like delayed or something. Oh, see, I'm like slow. I'm trying to like catch up because I see people laughing. I'm like, what's so funny? I'm trying to find the funny comment. You guys are laughing at me. Oh, I'm like looking for the comment. Like, what's funny? Anyway, I don't even notice when I say funny shit. My friend said that to me the other day. She's like, I don't think you realize, you just say shit, and I don't think you realize how funny you are. I'm like, I'm really not trying to be funny. I'm honest. But, so, I did a curse, and ever since my altar room has just felt bad, I tried cleansing it with a few different types of incense herbs, but the bad negative vibes won't leave. Did you open a window when you did the cleanse? Make sure, okay. Now, I used to do dark work in the basement, and then I got flooded, go figure. And then that apartment across the hall was vacant for a little bit, so I did it there. But then they rented out, and so then the basement didn't have electric for a while, and it was too fucking cold outside, so I had to do some dark work in my house. But when I do that, first of all, I hate that. I hate doing it. But you have to cleanse very, very, very well. You have to make sure you open a window, a door, and you tell that negative energy to get the fuck out of your house. Like try not to do it. Try not to do it in your house if you can avoid it. So you have to make sure you open a window or a door or both. I like to do one door, one window. And you tell that shit, get the fuck out of my house. And you tell it like, you know, strong. Don't be all, oh, get out of my house. No, please get out of my house. No, get the fuck out of my house. So, and make sure you clean the corners good, because dark energy, negative energy likes to hide in the corners. Aw, I love you guys too. Mwah. Man, that sucks. That sucks, babe. I'm sorry. Anyway. Yeah, that's a good idea, Hannah. Very good. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. Man, oh man. That sucks. I'm sorry. Don't worry. It's just money. It'll come back. Money comes and goes. You have, you know, your health. You have a lot of things. I am. I was born in New York, raised in Florida, though, but I live in Connecticut, so. But, anyways, y'all. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I can't believe I have 53 people watching. That's probably, I think, the most I've ever had. And no trolls. Holy shit. I'm so surprised. Hey. What's up, NYC? Luna. Jonathan. Arabian Conjure, baby boy. Oh, thank you. All right, y'all. I have to get to work now. I love all you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Holden. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate yous. Yeah, I love all you guys. Thank you. Ed, can you ask for a specific amount? Not if it's like for $1 million. No, you can't. I mean, but if it's like a reasonable amount, yeah. But like, don't be asking spirits for crazy shit now. For like $1 million or something, you know, you can't be greedy. Like, it's whatever you need to achieve what it is that you're trying to achieve. But yes, if it's like a normal amount, like a regular amount, like even like a few thousands, okay, but you can't get like ridiculous with it. They're not gonna give you like $1 million. They might, but if that's the case, it's a blessing. You don't expect it. You know what I'm saying? How can I break my child's father down? Piss on him. Use the either the come crawling spell that I have, or do a urine domination spell. Dominate his ass. Alright, you guys. I will... Okay, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be posting a video probably tonight. I get to do love work again. Yay, I'm so happy. I like doing dark work, but it gets me in a bad mood. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Love and light. Toodles, bitch.